why I like this, because it kind of shows you what the angle actually is. This angle starts from here all the way to here. When I started here at the school, we only had one pre-calculus course, and now we are up to 5. And that is purely just from teachers changing their mindset of saying yes to students and encouraging students to keep at it and keep going instead of just stopping. Also, we have noticed with our retake policy, we have more students earning a C or better. And it's not just grade inflation, because we're seeing also that the midterm and final that we've been using since before this, our students are performing better on those exams.
Before, like in Math 2 and Math 3, I might not have understood a concept like during like that unit, and then I might go and I like bomb the unit test, and there's no really like getting back from that. But in Mr. Peterson's classroom, I can go and like I might not do well on the first test I take, but I can go and I can retake a section, and then I feel like that really has helped me as a student grow, because I can go back and I had that initiative to relearn the material.
The difference for us in El Dorado County is we're utilizing DA dollars, or differentiated assistance dollars, to focus more on universal supports. So when we think about the fundamentals, focusing on high leverage instructional strategies, assessment, clearly identifying standards and expectations, or developing administrators and teacher capacity, these are core fundamentals of the body of work, not only for CalEd partners, but what we're trying to integrate here in El Dorado County.
California Educational Partners has played a role in helping us to support strategies, effective best practices, bringing those to our teachers, and not just kind of a one-time here's professional learning or development, but really what's a model that can be sustained, where we're providing support ongoing and continuously in this work.
So that is a nice part of the convening, is you have those aha moments with your team, but then you're having those aha moments in a room when your team is able to go and collaborate with other 7th grade teachers or 8th grade teachers. It really is a gift. When I'm sitting at a table with 5 people, that is the 5 math teachers at my 712. They were all there, and their administrator. And so it's an opportunity to be away from what's going on campus in a controlled environment where your focus really is on math.
Select 1 or 2 of those effective teaching practices that you really want to focus on as a team. And number 2 is go to the one on the right, the one that's on the screen, and say, here's what I think we do a really good job of in posing purposeful questions, but here's where I think we can do a little bit of better job, and I'd like to work on that a little bit.
I think there's value to knowing what other practices are taking place, what other schools are doing, where they're seeing success, how they're doing it. In Tahoe, we really don't have neighbors, right? This is a unique thing that I think, and if you're in the Valley, you don't always understand, is that when we don't have neighbors, we tend to isolate a little bit. And so this has been a true opportunity for us to see more of what is happening. Practices are improved. More and more research comes out that we are able to learn about and learn from one another.
We are in a time where there is so much distraction and challenge around educational leaders. So how can we put in systems that can endure challenge and change? And by engaging in this CalEd partnership, that is exactly what we're doing. We're putting collaborative structures in place that can improve instruction, teaching, and learning, provide opportunities to develop systems around assessment for teachers who are new, or even teachers who are veterans and want to just continuously learn.
In my 27 years, this has been head and shoulders the best PD I have ever been a part of. So we have the gift of time that truly has allowed and encouraged us to be reflective, to think about and try some things out in terms of being innovative, the space to do that. And so with all of this over time, we truly have an opportunity to change culture, change the expectations we have for ourselves, the outcomes that we have, but for our kids.